It was a normal Saturday night as any other, or so she thought. She had picked up a movie on the way home to have something to watch. She finished dinner and had a phone call from her mother, which ended in the usual way. When was she going to settle down and start a family? She was happy this time to announce she had met someone, and indeed it seemed serious. His name is Devlin. She had met him at the park on her lunch. He seemed to be just the man she had been looking for. Very handsome, kind, but yet mysterious. There was something about him that intrigued her and seemed to pull her in. She had made some popcorn and was getting ready to watch a movie when there was a light tap on her door. There he was, but he seemed different somehow. He seemed pale, and his eyes. There was something different about his eyes. They had always been a deep, beautiful blue, but now there was something strange about them. She said, "I wasn't expecting to see you tonight, but this is a nice surprise." They went into her living room and got comfortable on the couch. She said, "Would you like something to drink?" He said, "Maybe after a while." They talked a bit, but she still couldn't shake that feeling of something was different. She couldn't figure out this feeling of uneasiness. She had always felt comfortable and safe around him, but this night was different. This night, it was as if her defenses were on high alert. But why? "I'm going to get another glass of wine. Would you like anything?" He stayed silent and was staring at the television. She went into the kitchen. Just as she sat the bottle of wine on the counter, she felt something behind her. She turned slowly. What she saw next made her blood run cold. Instead of her Devlin standing there, she saw something that she never believed existed. The deep blue eyes had turned blood red. The perfect teeth were now fangs. She had never been so scared in her life. He looked into her eyes and finally spoke. "I never wanted it to end this way. I thought I could control it this time, but the hunger is too strong." Just as his last words rang in her ear, the old grandfather clock in her living room struck 3. No one had heard from her in several days. She didn't show up to work on Monday. She was never even late, let alone a no-call, no-show. Her mother called the local police and asked if they could please check on her, as it was not like her daughter to not be in contact or not answer her calls. When they got to the house, there was a horrid odor. They broke down the door, and what they saw would have made the most seasoned homicide detective cringe and run in horror. It took quite some time to identify her. They had to wait for the DNA test to come back. There was enough left for a visual ID or even fingerprints. You see, there's no such thing as the perfect one or a Prince Charming. Devlin was never seen again. Be careful when someone seems too good to be true.